it's not fair. It's not fair that you people are going around with scanners and scanning items. It's not fair. So I'm over here at Goodwill right now, and today's been a pretty crazy day because it was half off at Savers. But anyways, I ran through some Savers, kicked butt, made a lot of money, and I found myself over here at Goodwill. And I met up with my buddy over here who's a big bookseller. He's always killing it. Every time I see him, I mean, he's got books on books on books in his cart, and he was showing me some crazy deals. $400 book. Yes, $400. It was like 100,000 ranked pre-calculus. He had a bunch of good stuff. I found a bunch of stuff as well. 80 bucks, a bunch of school books. I mean, whole bunch of them. These are just a few that I picked up. Yes, these are heavy from this Goodwill. But anyways, me and this guy were chit-chatting, and we were showing each other, you know, what we found and stuff. We're buddies. And this guy comes out and he's like, it's not fair. It's not fair what you guys do with those scanners. And he seemed like a nice guy. I think he was joking. Kept going on. He's just like standing there, just like staring at our scanners. And he's like, you know, I have to go through thousands of books to find one. And I said to him, I said, you should get a scanner then. He's like, technology, it's not fair. And anyways, he ended up walking away. And I was like, do you know that guy? And he's like, no, I don't know him. The point I want to make is you got to change with the times. Of course it's not fair if you're not using a scanner. There's no way you're going to compete with the competition if you're not using a scanner as a bookseller. I don't care how much you know. I don't care if you've been in the game for 30 years. If you're at a thrift store going through books, you're not competing with me. You're not competing with my buddy here. You're not competing with Mama Profits if we have a scanner and you don't have a scanner. It's not fair, but it is what it is. Technology has changed. You have to change with the times. If you want to grow your business when it comes to reselling, you've got to get with the times. You've got to have a smartphone. You've got to have a scanner, the Amazon Seller app. You've got to have the eBay app. You got to be looking through the sold listings. Now, could you make money without a smartphone, without eBay apps and the Amazon Seller apps? Of course you could. But it's going to be very tough to compete with the young guns, the folks that are using these apps. So, you know, at the end of the day, to this guy, it's not fair. You know, it's not fair, but it is what it is. You can't complain and get angry with the market and technology and softwares and different things that help people to do what they do, which is scanning and analyzing items to see if they're going to buy it and resell it on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, all these platforms. So just want to make this video. There was no real purpose of this video other than to kind of go off on a rant because I enjoy going on them every now and then. Here's the purpose. If you see yourself complaining and getting upset because somebody else has, you know, a piece of equipment, maybe it's a what is that called? A scan fob, or maybe it's, you know, maybe you don't have a smartphone and you're like, oh, those guys have smartphones, right? Maybe you're not able to list your items fast enough because you're just listing right on Amazon versus using Inventory Lab. There's a lot of different examples. So I guess the moral of the story, something we can all pull out of this is you've got to change with the times. Times are going to change. If you don't change, you're going to get left in the dust, and you're going to go to a thrift store one day and you're going to see a guy there, a Polish guy with about 150 books in his cart, and you're gonna have one book in your hand and you're gonna say that's not fair. So anyways, guys, this isn't a hate video. I'm not trying to put people down. Sorry if it came off a little negative at the end, but you know, I don't like when people make comments like that, because you want to know what? You made the choice not to change. You made the choice not to get the smartphone. You made the choice not to take the time to learn how to use the Amazon Seller app. So you're either going to change with the times and grow, or you're going to get left behind. Anyways, guys, much love. See you in the next video. Bye.